Yeah, so the argument's like this. So premise one is prima facie wrong to deprive entity X of future viable goods. Premise two, abortion deprives entity X of future viable goods, and the conclusion abortion is prima facie morally wrong.
So I'm not sure what entity X outlines in the case of somebody who's aborted, if it's not in the counterfactual case.
You can
like the counterfactual of like what?
You can substitute entity X with the fetus.
The X with the fetus, yeah, and it's just supposed to be some agent. Yeah, why would it be wrong? I'd probably reject that, yeah. Right, so it's like some entity X could also be some sperm. If some sperm gets ejaculated out somewhere and you're depriving it thus of having an experience, then I would think that's not wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that the sperm and egg meet.
Relevant is the oh, you said you don't think the sperm and egg meet?
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't think the sperm and egg meet the persistence conditions that ground future viable experiences, namely being biological continuity over time of a given organism, and the sperm and egg cease to exist when that thing comes into existence.
So the biological continuity, biological continuity, we mean like it is to manifest the same organism?
Yeah, by biological continuity, I mean a given organism maintaining the same animalistic functions over time, like homeostasis, respiration, etc.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'd still probably reject that. Still reject that for like the same reasons I rejected it earlier, which is just that it seems really unintuitive that I'm denying anything to anybody if the person's like experiences aren't there.
Okay, you're rejecting the persistence conditions because the organism that I outlined doesn't currently have experiences? Just to steal man the objection?
So, yeah, essentially what I'm saying is that the thing here that seems to have the moral weight is the future experiences, not the denial of the future experiences. It doesn't seem to me like we're denying anything to anybody in particular in the case of somebody who doesn't experience anything. Never has experienced anything, nobody ever will experience anything. And so, like, the thing that seems morally relevant about the abortion is just like, do the future people have the future experiences? And it seems like they still can.
Okay, well, I didn't use like loaded language like people and persons, but I'll just substitute that with like the future.
I didn't use loaded language like people and persons. I used instead loaded language like organisms over time. But.
Yeah, and I would reject that you have to be currently experiencing or had past experiences for the reason that it's wrong to kill a comatose baby, and they have future viable experiences. So I don't think that you have to have an established psychology or some sort of past experiences that causally connect you to the future ones.
So a comatose baby, I don't know if I get the concept. So when you say a comatose baby, you're referring to some baby who's born without any experiences. They don't have any experiences at any point in the womb.
Yeah.
What do you mean by a comatose baby? Yeah, and like there's nothing, like they're like brain dead beforehand, and they're gonna like jump.
No, I didn't say. Yeah.
Oh, well, what do you? So are they like having like mental experiences then?
No, they don't have.
They're like having dreams or no, they're not having any of that. So they're like brain dead, and they're gonna like jolt to life.
No, I didn't say anything about brain death either.
So I don't get the concept of what you're talking about then.
Yeah, because brain dead people clearly don't have the property of future viable experiences or future experiences in general. That's what it means to be brain dead.
So, wait, that's a fact about brain dead people is that we can't bring them to life. But like in the hypothetical that's stipulated. So you're saying like a brain dead person?
No, I'm not saying a brain dead person.
You're not saying somebody who has no brain activity. So what the fuck are you saying? It's not somebody who has brain activity. It's not somebody who doesn't have brain activity. It's like a contradictory hypothetical. The answer to this is it's a contradiction.
Well, you hit the nail on the head at first. You said a baby that doesn't have past or current experiences. Yeah.
So, no. What? If I just hit the nail on the head, then what you're asking me is a contradictory hypothetical.
No. So at first you said...
Okay, so does it have brain activity, yes or no? Like...
What do you mean by brain activity?
What do I mean by brain activity?
Yep.
It's just the way it's standardly used.
And how is it standardly used?
You don't know what. So I'm not going to be able to give you the entire scientific account for what brain activity is.
Great. Yeah.
If you would like to go down the entire scientific account, we can, but that's not relevant here.
Well, okay.
I don't have to be able to give you the entire you understand why that's not relevant? You understand why it is relevant if there's a contradiction in the hypothetical, though?
Where was the contradiction? Like you accurately
both do not have brain activity, and they do have brain activity?
Well, I don't know what you mean by brain activity, so how am I supposed to answer the question? Like, for example, this fetus at 6 weeks.
What you're saying now is that you have no idea what you mean by the, like,
dude, I've been in very good faith. Why do you keep interrupting me? Like, I've let you finish every time. You keep interrupting me. Like, what are you doing?
So that's not true. You apologized earlier in the conversation for having interrupted me. I thought we were just
because I thought you finished. That's why
you just interrupted me just there, right? And so
that's something false.
Yeah. So all of your interruptions are super justified, though. In your head, we know that. But like the reason why I was interrupting you is because I had something to say. The same way that you feel like you can interrupt me whenever you have something to say.
Okay.
But if you like to like engage with what I'm saying, if all you're saying is like I'm asking you like blurred, you have no idea, you've got zero concept for what brain activity is, like cerebral activity. Just take it that we're talking about some like electrical movement throughout the brain, the type of thing that like causes experiences on like an integrated information theory.
Okay. Are you finished?
Yeah. Whenever I stop talking, that's typically the indication that I'm finished.
Okay, so I'm going to address the 2 points on meta, then I'm going to get back to the substance. The first time not you're.
Let me talk about the meta. How about we skip the substance?
You were just talking about meta. Yeah,
Can we skip the substance? Can I skip that scene?
You stop raping my ear with your shitty microphone. You have like a tinfoil bag over your microphone.
My shitty microphone?
Yeah, that's
no,
what
I can't stop using my microphone.
Your shitty microphone, yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I'm going to have to use the same microphone the entire conversation.
Yeah, maybe don't ear rape me with it, please.
Thank you. What do you mean?
What the fuck are you talking listen, about? Your microphone is really bad, so when you hysterically laughing at the audio,
my sure SM7B microphone is really
ass. There you go interrupting. It's
really shitty.
There you go interrupting again.
It's really bad.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm glad you can track that part of the conversation. Good job.
Listen, I don't know why you're super upset. You were the one interrupting. I'm just saying to skip to the substance. I'm just saying to talk to me about the actual arguments rather than
you went to the meta and listen. Listen, these little genjutsu, these Jedi mind tricks, they're not going to work.
These Jedi mind tricks. You're literally saying, let me do meta commentary. I just want to talk about the fucking substance. I want to talk about the arguments. Is that Jedi mind trick to get you on the arguments? Okay.
Yeah, you keep interrupting me. That's why. I can't. You won't let me address that. Again, there the hyena goes, laughing hysterically. Holy shit.
What? You're so funny, though.
I interrupted you two times. The first time it was an accident, and I apologize. There he goes. Holy shit.
You're too funny, though. So you admit that you did interrupt me earlier in the conversation. In fact, later on, you interrupted me intentionally, and then you justified it, right?
That's why I apologized.
Yeah, afterwards you interrupted me. You justified it, though, right?
Yes, because you were saying...
Yeah, so you just think that it's okay for you to interrupt me, but not for me to interrupt you. You think that double standard should be held in the conversation, right? I'm just telling you that, like...
Why are you being a meta monster?
I don't think that should be held in the conversation.
Why are you being a meta monster?
I'm literally telling you to get directly onto the substance, and you're the one bitching about not being able to talk about meta. Now I'm engaging with you on meta, and now you want to complain about it. Listen, I'm trying to communicate something really basic to you. If you don't want to talk to me about the meta, just go on to the substance. But if you want to continue talking about the meta, then we can talk about the meta. Right? And the meta is just like you think that it's okay whenever you interrupt, but it's not okay when I interrupt. I just don't think that should be upheld.
Okay, I'm going to address the meta points that you made, then I'm going to go back to the substance.
Please get to the argument.
Yeah, beg me, yeah, just like that.
Yeah, please get to the argument.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Yeah, so I interrupted you once and I apologize because it was an accident. Okay, then you interrupted me. You did it multiple times and I let it slide in good faith. Okay, then I interrupted you because you started spouting falsehoods about how I interrupted you on purpose. That was a lie. Now to get to the substance.
You just said that
where-
you did interrupt
and
me
there
earlier.
you go again. You can't control yourself. You can't
of
help
course,
yourself.
it's okay for me to
You
interrupt
can't help
You're
yourself.
talking constantly about how it's okay
You
for you to
cannot help
interrupt,
yourself.
and you just
You
said a
can't help
falsehood. You
Okay,
directly
this-
said to me that it was okay for you to interrupt me because I
Oh
was
my God.
espousing some falsehood, and I said that, yeah, you think that what I said was false. You thought that you had some objection to bring up to it, and so you interrupted me, right? And I did the same to you. Now, if you have an issue now with me interrupting you, that's just going to show, again, there's a double standard here. But I don't want to talk about your weird conversational double standards. I want to talk about the arguments. And it doesn't seem like you're interested in engaging in the arguments.
Yeah, I asked you a clarifying question of what you mean by brain activity. You failed to answer that question.
I did just answer that
There
question.
you
I
go
said the
again.
electrical
Good
activity that was
God.
happening.
Good
No,
God.
because, yeah, I'm interrupting you. Yes,
Listen, you
correct. I'm
magical
interrupting you.
widget.
Now shut the fuck up.
Listen,
The
magical
electrical
midget.
activity.
Yeah, this Genjutsu, this
you
infinite
acknowledge
Scooby
now
Yoni,
that I
this
actually did
infinite
answer the
ramble,
question,
this
right?
infinite
You acknowledge now I did
ramble,
answer your question. I said the electrical
now he's
activity
talking,
that passes through the neuron such that qualitative states bring about in such an IIT, such as an IIT. You remember this?
What are you fucking saying? Are you an inebriated?
Yeah, I said that the definition I gave you earlier was
You didn't give me
the
a
electrical
definition,
activity
fucking
that
moron.
passes through. Yes, I did. That passes through the neuron. Now, notice how you're interrupting because you don't want everybody to hear the response to your question because you
The
know that you're
entire
lying.
time. Are you
Because you know that you're lying, right? So the electrical activity that passes through the neurons such that qualia happens, such as in IIT. Such as outlined in IIT. Now, you've had this given to you earlier. Your question's been answered. I'm not sure. Where would you like to take the conversation from here?
Are you gonna keep loud micing me? Like, holy shit, just read.
Yeah, whenever you interrupt me, absolutely.
Oh my God, you can't control yourself.
Yes,
You'll get my dick out your
absolutely.
mouth. Get it out. Holy shit.
So are you... Let me know whenever... Do you need to, like, get on mood stabilizers or something? Have you ever...
What I need, you need to remove my dick from your mouth and let me finish a fucking sentence. That's what I need you to do.
Like
what I need you to do is let me finish a
like
sentence.
your ass
That's
is
what I
hurting
need.
from the back shots that you're receiving right now. That's the way that I'm perceiving the conversation. I think everybody else is kind of receiving it similarly. Listen, do you want to talk about the arguments that have been brought up?
Conversation and meta. What back
Mister, maybe you don't know what brain activity is the way how you're fucking brain dead. I believe that you have no idea what brain activity is.
Good one. Well, let's get some claps in the chat.
It was an amazing one. It was a great one. It was
you
the
just
best
keep
one
on
ever.
going. You keep on going on these infinite retard ramble, brick wall of text while you're slurring over.
I don't know why you think it's a retard
you're
ramble. You
inebriated.
just
That's what's
directly
going on.
said that I didn't answer your question. I repeated the answer to your question. All you've been trying to do is unlock the conversation, and everybody's heard me responding to you eloquently the entire time. I'm not sure what you want from me other than for me to just repeat back to you that you're incorrect about what you just recalled.
I was incorrect about what? I was incorrect that you've been incessantly
that I didn't
interrupting
give an
me in
answer
this
to the
conversation.
question. And
then
I
you do
said
it
that you were
again.
incorrect
You
about...
moron.
Yeah, so
Holy
we've already talked about interruptions earlier. You're a meta monster, I think is what you called it. You're being a meta monster right now. Where you're only talking to me about the meta conversation and you're not talking about any of the actual arguments. So you said that you didn't have the concept earlier for what brain activity was, and I gave you a definition. Now you understand my definition, but...
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You're
did.
a liar.
Yes, I did. I said that.
dirty dog.
I said the electrical passage.
You dirty dog.
Yes, I did answer you. Everybody heard the answer I gave, and I can repeat it to you one more time if you'd like me to. However, I'm not interested in wasting my time. I'd kind of like to either continue the conversation, like move forward, or like play Forza 5. I just downloaded it. It seems fun.
Yeah, go play your video game, man. You literally can't help yourself.
Are you quitting the conversation? Okay. Shit. All right.
Yeah, that was a good faith linear debate. Good stuff. Well done.
It was beautiful. I think. I don't know. I just joined. What the fuck did he? What the fuck did I just do?
This is why we clash.
About like what defining what brainwaves was.
This is why
Scoobert doesn't have a concept of brain activity, and I believe him.
No, I don't know what you mean by brain activity.
He's never even
brainwaves.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought there was some understanding of what brain activity was, but We had a
Oh no, I asked you.
conversation for a
Oh no,
second,
I asked you to define a word to use. Oh no.
Yeah, right.
Shiver me timbers. Oh no.
Right. Anyways, which name should I have?
Can you please? Okay, now that the debate's over, please
Name
fix
should
your
I
mic.
have?
Please. Can you please stop ear raping us, please? I'm begging.
Yeah, your mic is a little bit too loud.
Oh God.
No, that's something I don't think that's like too. Well, you can just look. You can turn down Val's mic. I don't.
I'm sorry.
You can do that too.
I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna get a paper towel.
It's fair.
All right, I'm up.
No, notice how you cut me off there.
Yeah, man.
But it's fine. You can.